Hi, Jacob. It's your favorite grandma here. It's been a while since we last spoke. Did you miss me?
Hi, Grandma. Duh, I can tell who it is. You don't need to introduce yourself every time we chat. Your name shows up on the screen.
Oh, that's right. I'm still learning, but I'm getting better at it. Be patient with me. After all, I am an old lady, okay?
You're hardly an old lady. For one thing, you sure type fast for a grandma.
You got that right. I've always been good with my hands. You should have seen me type on my phone. I haven't slowed down at all.
You mean on your flip phone? That's ages ago.
Don't get smart with me, Jacob. I love chatting with you on WhatsApp. It's like having a real conversation. It is so different from email, don't you think?
Huh? Email? I rarely use email. I think nobody does anymore.
I guess that's how kids are nowadays.
No, Grandma. Not just kids, but grown-ups too. Adults use Teams and Slack at work.
Teams and Slack, huh? No idea what they are. You know, all we had was phone and email back in my days.
So you were emailing each other from your flip phones when you were in junior high?
Sweetie, no. We didn't even have cell phones back then. We mostly talked on the landline and wrote letters to each other. Cell phones did not become available until after I was an adult.
Seriously? How do you live without a cell phone? I mean, at home. How did you spend your time? Were you listening to music on CD?
We listened to music on cassette tapes. It was before CD came out. We never ran out of things to do, though. I used to play board games and cards a lot. We would just hang out in the living room, chat, and watch TV together. I remember all my favorite sitcoms. I miss watching the sitcoms. There was always something for us to do. Nowadays, people are glued to their cell phones, constantly checking them wherever they are. Things change.
Actually, I used to spend more time playing outside before I got my first smartphone. I guess you're right about our obsession with smartphones. But still, I wouldn't know what to do if I didn't have one now. Can't imagine not being able to chat with friends.
Smartphones can be great, but they can be addictive. Try spending less time on your phone. Having face-to-face interaction with people is priceless. Go out and have fun. Be open and try different things. I want you to make a point of pursuing what you like to do, and lots of it. They'll make your life more meaningful.
Okay, Grandma. I miss talking to you.
Thanks, Jacob. I needed our little chat too. I guess having a cell phone isn't such a bad idea if I get to chat with my grandson. I'm completely contradicting myself here. It's always so refreshing to talk to you. Do you know that? I get to learn new trends thanks to our age gap.
You like new things, Grandma. That's quite unusual for a grandma, if you ask me.
That's because you keep me up to date, my dear. Thanks to you, I get to be the cool and hip grandma that I am. Remember you used to come over and we would talk for hours?
Yeah, I remember. It was nice living nearby. I don't get to see you as much since Mom and Dad divorced. I miss seeing you in person.
I understand, sweetie. How are you adjusting to living with just your mom?
It's alright. I do miss seeing you and Dad, though. Dad told me he's getting married again. It might be even harder for me to see him from now on.
That's not your problem, Jacob. Don't let that bother you. It's perfectly fine for you to see him anytime you like. You're his son.
But it might be awkward, you know? I don't want to make Dad feel uncomfortable by putting him on the spot. I don't know.
You poor thing. I'm sorry you feel that way. You really shouldn't have to worry about things like this. By the way, how's school? Are you keeping yourself busy?
Yep. I've been swamped since I started high school. I joined the chess club after school, so I'm busy going to club meetings and studying for tests. Not to mention the loads of homework I have to finish at home. Yuck.
Jacob, you are a sophomore already. Does that mean you get to pick on a freshman?
That's funny. Actually, I'm looking after the freshman students, teaching the beginners. I get to select players and group them for matches, too.
That's terrific, my dear. You've always been good at chess. Your dad misses having a game with you, by the way. Ask him for a match next time. Will you?
Yeah, I'll do that. I could probably beat him. He wouldn't like that.
You sure have grown up fast. I'm so proud of you. How are you getting along with your friends? Where do you guys like to hang out? Promise me you'll be careful. Make sure to stay out of trouble and don't get into accidents.
You don't need to worry, Grandma. I don't go out as much.
Oh? Don't you hang out at the mall or go to McDonald's? I thought that's what all teenagers do. You used to play with friends all the time.
No, I don't really go out anymore.
Why not? Don't you enjoy spending time with your friends?
No, that's not it. It's just that I have no time between my homework and the chess club. I'm busy after school and on weekends. I still chat with close friends, but I haven't seen them for a while.
I'm a bit surprised to hear that. You like to go out with your friends. You want to have as much fun as you can at your age. You need to enjoy yourself.
I am. I'm having fun at school.
Spending time with your friends outside school is a different experience, Jacob. Something you'll remember and cherish when you're older. I wish you would spend more time with your friends and do stuff together. Go out and make lots of memories. Trust me, you'll regret it if you don't.
It's not that I don't enjoy being with them. It's just that I haven't had the time. But I'll keep in mind what you said. You always have interesting things to share with me.
Okay, you think about it. I want you to be happy and enjoy what life has to offer.
Are you worried about me, Grandma? Do you wish I lived nearby like before?
Of course I am worried about you, honey. I'm always thinking about you. You're my precious grandson, and I love you. Whoops, look at the time. I better get going. I volunteer at a local library, and my shift is coming up. Take good care of yourself, okay? Call me if you ever need anything. I'll chat with you later.
Okay, Grandma. Thanks. You too.
Jacob, are you all right?
Yeah? Why do you ask?
Your dad called, and I'm worried about you. He said you asked him for money.
He told you that?
It's not like you to ask for money. I had to text you to find out what was going on.
Dad sure has a big mouth. I wish he didn't tell you. I knew you would be worried. You're overreacting, Grandma. Nothing's going on.
Are you being bullied at school? Is someone threatening you for money? Does your mom know about this?
No, I got carried away and spent more than I have. That was stupid. Sorry, Grandma.
Are you sure you're telling me the truth? I have a hard time believing you. Hi, Mother. It's Megan. How are you? Oh, hi, Megan. It's been a while. How have you been? I'm fine, thanks for asking. I apologize for Jacob asking his father for money. You must have been worried. I thought you might be worried. I wanted to tell you and assure you in person it was really not a big deal. Jacob should know better not to spend money like that. I was worried that you might be having money issues. You see, Jacob is constantly hanging out with his friends, spending his money on movies, snacks, and drinks. Everything costs so much now. Can you believe popcorn and a large drink cost $15? My son needs to be more responsible with money, especially now that I'm a single mother. He's in junior high.
He needs to learn to budget himself. I'll make sure he'll be more careful, Mother.
Is that it? I'm really surprised. I thought he didn't go out much. He said he was always busy studying and attending his chess club.
He said that so you won't give him a hard time. I'm sorry he lied to you. All he does is hang out with his friends. I wish he would stay home more and focus on his homework.
In a way, I'm relieved to hear he is behaving like any other normal teenager. Going to see a movie with friends once in a while is perfectly fine. But I must admit spending too much money, of course, is not a good thing. I'll talk to Eric. Maybe I can take him out to a movie sometime. Maybe Super Mario Brothers. That has really good reviews.
Thanks, Mother. That would be nice. But please tell him to be more careful. I know he'll listen to you. Ever since he started high school, he won't listen to me like before.
He's in a rebellious phase.
He is a grandma's boy and behaves when you're around. Give him a good scolding. Will you, Mother? Please?
I remember when my son started being rebellious. It was around the same time, in his sophomore year. He seemed annoyed every time I tried to talk to him. For some reason, sons get rebellious against their mothers the most.
Exactly. I'm already exhausted at work and I don't need this added stress.
What kind of work do you do, Megan?
I work at an insurance company, handling paperwork. We are short-staffed and always busy. I'm working non-stop, but can't quit because the pay is good. I have a child to raise, so I need to keep working. Being a single mom is not easy, but I try.
You must be doing a good job, Megan. Thanks for taking good care of Jacob. But make sure to take a break and rest. I don't want you to get sick or anything. Please take care of yourself. Is my son giving you enough money for Jacob? You need to let us know if you are in trouble.
I appreciate that, Mother. I'll make sure to let you know if it gets any worse. I just don't want to depend on others as much as possible.
I see. Thank you for trying hard, Megan. Please know I'm here for you guys.
Grandma, I have a favor to ask you.
Jacob, you sound serious. What's on your mind?
I'll promise to pay you back. So can you please lend me $300?
What? That's a lot of money, Jacob. What do you need it for? There's something you want to buy? A game, clothes, or something to do with your chess club?
Not really. I needed to pay for my school's field trip.
You're going on a field trip? Why can't your mother give you money?
We don't have any money.
What do you mean there's no money? I don't understand. Your mom is working so hard. Is she in some kind of trouble? Did something unexpected happen at home?
No, it's just that I spent too much money with friends and ran out of money.
That doesn't sound right. Are you sure?
My mom told you that last time, didn't she? Don't you remember?
She did. But are you telling me you don't have money to pay for the trip because you spent it all hanging out with friends?
Yeah, something like that.
Do you seriously expect me to believe that?
Why? I'm telling you the truth, Grandma. I have no choice but to come to you.
Come on! You are the last person to do something like that. I know you better.
No, you don't. You don't know what I've been up to. I'm not around you guys anymore. I'm in high school. I'm not the same little kid anymore.
No, you haven't changed. I can tell. You are a good kid. I have a lot of faith in you. What's going on? I knew something was not quite right the last time I had a chat with you.
What do you mean? You are not going to lend me the money?
It's just that you were so outgoing before. Why aren't you hanging out with your friends anymore? You asked your father for more money. but you are not spending it with your friends. It doesn't make sense. I find all this really strange. There must be a good reason for all of this. You owe me a better explanation, Jacob.
You don't believe me that I'm wasting money with friends?
No, I don't believe it. Not even for a second. I know you. You are not that irresponsible. Can you please tell me what happened? The truth? It's me, your grandma. Trust me. You can tell me anything. I'm on your side.
She's not making any money.
What? Who?
My mom is not making any money. She is out every day having fun. She hardly works.
But how is she expected to make a living and support you if she doesn't work? So if she's not making any more, how are you guys managing? You know, financially.
We have our gas and electricity disconnected for not always making payments on time. We even have the water shut off, too. Do you believe me, Grandma?
Absolutely, dear. I believe everything you say. Megan was lying through her teeth last time. Tell me, honey, are you eating all right?
Mom leaves me some money on the table for food. I buy breakfast and dinner with the money she gives me. Mostly canned foods and some bread. I don't have to worry about lunch. School lunch is free.
Are you kidding me? Your father will hit the roof when he finds out about this. What's gotten into your mom? How much money does she leave you anyway?
Usually $5.
Jesus, I don't believe what I'm hearing. Does she expect you to live on 2 donuts a day? You are a growing boy. You can't even get a decent snack with that.
My mom has no idea how much I need now that I'm in junior high. She still thinks I'm a kid and eats the same. She cares less about me. She doesn't even ask what I'm buying or if I had enough.
Megan receives child support from your father every month. Obviously, she's not using the money for you.
Dad gives her child support? Really? I had no idea she's been receiving money from Dad. She's always telling me being a single mom is hard and that Dad should help more. She probably spends it all when she goes out drinking. She doesn't care.
You must have been hungry constantly. I am so sorry, Jacob. I wish I knew. I wish I was there to help you.
Living with Mom has been awful, to tell you the truth. But it's not your fault, Grandma. I know you care for me. What I hated the most is how I had to bring in money for her.
What are you talking about?
Mom demands I go borrow money from someone or ask someone for money. She says it's easier for a kid to ask for money.
Is that why you asked your father for money?
Yeah, Mom wanted me to do that. I couldn't tell Dad the truth. I didn't want to upset Dad. She spends it all as soon as I bring in the money, so we're always running out of money. We can't even pay for my field trip.
Your mom said no. She said she won't give it to you.
Mom refused to pay and told me to give up the trip. She said I needed to come up with the money myself if I wanted to go that badly.
You stopped hanging out with friends because you didn't have any money. I appreciate you telling me, sweetie. I know that must have been hard for you.
I couldn't tell Dad, especially when he was planning to marry someone. I didn't want to cause any trouble for him. You understand, don't you, Grandma?
Yes, I do, dear. But you need to tell your father. He has no idea what you are going through, and he needs to know. You can't keep on living with your mother like this. You need to go live with your father.
But he's going to get married again soon. What would his new wife say?
Jacob, thank you for being so considerate, but that's not something you need to be concerned with. He is still your father. If you go live with your father, I can be close to you again. In the worst case scenario, you can come live with me. We'll take care of you regardless. You deserve a stable home.
Mom will be really upset now that I've told you everything. But this field trip is really important to me. I really didn't want to miss it.
I know, dear. You go on that field trip and have a good time. Like I said, I want you to spend time with friends and make lots of memories.
I know, Grandma. I want to be with friends. I want to hang out and eat at McDonald's again.
I am so sorry, Jacob. It breaks my heart to see you treated like this by your own mother of all people. I'm so furious. Everything will be fine now. Leave it to me. Your life will be back to normal. I promise.
Mother, is that you? My son left me a note. Is he with you?
You bet he is with me. I brought Jacob home with me. I asked my son to come over too. My grandson was starving, so I fixed him a meal. What do you have to say about that?
You want me to say thank you, I suppose.
You can't just take my son with you without my permission. I am his mother. You got that?
I was worried sick about him.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. Stop putting on an act. You don't fool me anymore. Jacob was starving thanks to your negligence. What kind of mother are you? Jacob told me everything. You're never home and not working at all. What's gotten into you?
How absurd.
Don't lecture me. You don't know what's going on. Is Jacob saying such a thing? Don't play dumb, Megan. I saw the horrible condition he was living in when I was there to take him home with me. Your home was full of trash, and there was hardly any money left in your bank account. The mailbox was filled with collection notices for utilities and taxes. It was awful.
What?
Did you say my bank account? You looked into my bank book? You have no right to do something like that. You are using all his money. You used Jacob's child support for yourself. That money was meant for Jacob. It wasn't for you. What kind of mother are you? How can you do such a thing to your son? I'm doing the best I can. Being a single mother is not so easy. You wouldn't understand. I deserve a little fun. Just because I'm a mother, it doesn't mean I can't have any fun. If you say so. But how do you explain having him bring in money for you? You said you didn't want to depend on other people, if I'm not mistaken. Was that a lie? You call yourself independent when you don't even work and expect your son to beg other people for money. You shut up! It's none of your business. I'm working. He needs to bring in money too. Are you insane? He is just a child. He owes you nothing. If you can't support him, you don't have the right to raise Jacob. You should turn over custody to my son. He will provide Jacob with a stable home. He needs to be taken care of. He deserves a loving home. You can't tell me what to do. Besides, Eric is getting married again, I hear. He wouldn't want custody of Jacob. His new wife will not be too happy. You are so wrong. My son wants Jacob to live with him. His new wife is open to it. If we take you to court, you know you'll lose. It's obvious you are in no financial condition to raise a child. Not to mention the way you've been treating him. You are not fit as a parent. What does my son have to say about that? I never heard him say he wants to live with his father. Of course Jacob wants to be with his father. He could never say it because he was being considerate of others. Because he is such a sweet kid. He couldn't say how he really felt. You guys made him say it.
No, Mom. This is how I really feel. I don't want to live with you anymore.
What are you saying, Jacob? You don't mean that.
Living with you was just awful. I was so miserable and hungry. I don't want to go back. I want to stay with Dad and Grandma. I'm much happier with them. They care for me.
I don't believe this. Do you understand what you are saying?
Are you abandoning your own mother? It's her, isn't it? She made you say that. What did that old hag say to you anyway? Stop it. Don't talk bad about Grandma. You talk bad about me and do not feel a thing. You made up a lie that I'm the one going out all the time spending money. Grandma, on the other hand, never doubted me that I would do such a thing. You are so immature. Don't let that sweet talk fool you into trusting her. Don't be so naive. You'd never understand, Mom. Your mind is completely twisted. I won't tolerate my son talking to me this way. I don't consider you as my parent anymore. I learned it's okay to say no, and I'm saying no to you right now. I'm not listening to you anymore. I refuse to have you take any more advantage of me. I've had enough. You ungrateful brat. Who do you think gave birth to you?
It's me. Stop it already. You're embarrassing yourself. I won't let you hurt Jacob anymore. We'll take care of Jacob from now on. He's not going back. He's staying with us. Talk to my son about the rest. You are his mother. You know what's best for Jacob.
I'll talk to your son, all right. You guys can't treat me this way. I won't forgive you for putting Jacob against me.
How pathetic. You just don't get it, do you? I have nothing more to say to you. Wait, just one thing. You'll probably need to get a job now that you don't have Jacob to bring in money for you. You can't use your son as an excuse anymore. No one's going to believe your lies. Afterward, Megan stopped pestering Jacob and tried to bring in money herself. No one wanted to lend her money, so she ended up going to a loan shark. She is now in debt up to her neck. My son gave Jacob the money needed for his field trip, and he had a great time. He soon transferred to another school near my son's home. There, Jacob even got to go on a second field trip. He bought me a snow globe as a souvenir. After all that he went through, a little luxury won't hurt. I'm sure the time he spent with his friends at the field trip will become one of many fond memories he will look back on someday. He is adjusting well at home, too. I can see Jacob is comfortable around Cindy, his mother-in-law. The person who was most nervous at first was my son. Jacob often comes over, and we chat in person for hours. I'm glad how everything turned out. What happened to him with his mother was heartbreaking, but it made him stronger and to have perspective. I feel fortunate I get to be a part of Jacob's life and watch him grow up. He is a smart boy and has nothing but a bright future ahead of him. What's special about Jacob is he cares about other people. I want him to stay as sweet as he is now, and his life will be filled with nothing but love. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this channel, please hit like and come back for more.